Hello, my name is Dawn Priolette of dawnpriolette.com, and I am an intuitive coach, and I am committed to helping you to design your own destiny. And in this video, I'm going to talk about, well, I have kind of a question for you. Do you think that it's okay to lie in your dating profile about your age? Well, this is a question that I have gotten, and so I want to address it here. And more importantly than that, what I want to address is the fear that comes with that question. What's the fear behind that question? So, evidently, and I totally get it, we women, we really take good care of our skin and our hair, and we do everything we can to try to look as young and beautiful as we can. And so it's understandable that, you might think, well, what's the harm in shaving a few years off my age? Because otherwise, the thought is, well, then if I put my real age, let's say you're in your early 50s, and if you put your real age, you're afraid that you're going to get only those men who are in their, 60s and even 70s and beyond. That's all you're going to attract. Okay. So right there, I just uncovered a belief. Okay, that's a belief, and our beliefs create our entire world. So that's one belief right there that could be really limiting. So if I put my real age on a dating profile, I'm going to attract only guys that are way older than me. And the other belief that may be there is, well, because everybody knows, right, that men only go after younger women. So there's another belief that is very common. And again, is it true? Well, I don't know. Your beliefs are creating your world. So if you believe that that is true, then you probably are going to see that. And I'm going to show you, we're going to do some EFT tapping on that, because it's really important for you to let go of whatever your beliefs are that are causing you to limit your experience in your world and basically keeping you single, right? And that's a big one right there. The other thing about that, okay, yeah, you could shave a few years off of your age on your dating profile. But here's the thing. You're going to meet this guy. You're going to meet a guy, or, however many guys you end up meeting off that site, and eventually you're going to have to tell him the truth, or he's going to find out the truth. So then you've got that in the back of your mind all the time. Well, I'm going to have to tell him the truth. He's going to find out the truth. And it's like you're starting out your relationship with this guy with this charade going on, and this fear in the back of your mind that he's going to find out, or when am I going to tell him? How am I going to tell him? What's he going to think when I tell him? So it just really is going to create a lot of stress for you. And so what I would really prefer is for you to just embrace whatever and feel comfortable, whatever your age is. Because one thing's for sure, we cannot change our actual date of birth, right? And that's what they ask you on these dating sites. They ask you your date of birth, including your year of birth. And while you cannot change that, you can't change the actual date that you actually were born into the present body that you are inhabiting. But what you can do is, of course, like we do, we take very good care of our face, our hair, we do, we work out, we do what we can to take care of our body and to look and feel young and vital. And so that's great. The other thing is, if you're really that uncomfortable about it, you can also just, you know, try meeting men by going to meetup groups and things like that, where you can go to a group where you have common interests. And that way you get to meet people face to face. And it's not like, your age is going to be the first thing they know about you. Um, but other than that, I would encourage you. And actually, I'd like to ask you, if you'd like to leave, I would love to hear your comments below. Has this ever come up for you? What did you do on your dating profile? Have you ever lied about your age? I'd like you to share that in your comments below this video. And in the meantime, let's do a little EFT tapping on, maybe this whole issue of feeling like maybe you're too old, feeling like you don't want to put your real age on the profile because, it's not going to attract what you're looking for. Okay, because the best thing is to just feel more comfortable about your age and feeling, like you can just tell the truth and it doesn't even matter. Because it's just a point of view, and your point of view is going to create your world, not the other way around. So tapping on the side of the hand, even though I don't want to tell my real age in my profile. For crying out loud, it's really none of anybody's business. I mean, in the real world, when you meet face to face, it would be considered rude for a man to ask a woman her age anyhow. I really don't see why we should have to put our age in our profile. And even though I feel this way, and I'm really afraid about putting my real age in there because I'm afraid the only men I'm going to attract if I put my real age are going to be 10, 20 years older than me. And I love and accept myself, and I accept how I feel about this, even though I don't want to put my real age on any dating website. It's not fair. I shouldn't have to. And yet I know I don't want to have that in the back of my mind. When I meet somebody that I really like and things start going along, I'm always going to have that in the back of my mind, that I wasn't completely honest. And I'm really afraid that I could actually get to know someone and we really like each other. And when he finds out the truth, he might just leave. Maybe he'll wonder what else I've been lying about. Even though I'm really afraid about telling my real age. And maybe there is a part of me that thinks, you know what? At my age, I've got slim pickings. There's just not much out in the world that left for me. And maybe there's a part of me that believes that because of my age, I'm going to have to just settle for crumbs. Kind of like what I've been doing. And I love and accept myself anyway, and I am so willing to let this belief go because it does not serve me at all. So let's tap through the points. This belief, my age is what is stopping me from having a soulmate. That's why I don't want to put my age on a dating website. But the truth is, at some point, he's going to find out my real age. Maybe part of me thinks, well, once we've been together a while and he's fallen in love with me, maybe it won't matter. But the truth is, I will know that I've been dishonest about something. I will know that I've been hiding something. This insecurity about my age and this constant fear that my age means that I am not going to be able to find a soulmate. It kind of gnaws away at me all the time because it's always there in my subconscious mind. This fear that I have that I won't be considered good enough. I'm not young enough. This whole belief system that I have that all men only want to go after 20-year-olds. Even when they're in their 50s and 60s, they only want 20-year-olds. They don't want a woman their own age. Is that really true? Is that 100% of the time true? I just have this belief in my mind, and I've been carrying it around, and I've been creating my world from this belief. But what if it's not even really true? And anyway, I don't want every man. So if every man is chasing 20-year-olds, guess what? I don't care, because I don't want every man. I only want one man. I want the man that is right for me. Just one. I don't want all men. So if that's true, let all men chase 20-year-olds because I don't want them anyway. What I'm looking for is a man who is mature, emotionally mature, and at the same time is young enough and healthy enough to keep up with me. And I'm sure that since I am young and healthy and active, I am youthful, there are also quite a few men who might be right around my age, or maybe a little bit younger, maybe a little bit older, who are also in very good health and very youthful and take care of their bodies. And so that's what I'm looking for, and that's something that I can put in my profile. And I can also choose to put pictures of me in my profile, being very active, showing them by the things that I do, that I'm very active, I'm very healthy. Obviously, they can see by my pictures, they can see what I look like. I have recent pictures so they can see that, I'm not sitting around in a wheelchair and or sitting in a rocking chair and just, not living my life. They can see that I'm active. So I'm going to choose to let go of this belief. I'm going to choose to just shatter this whole belief that once they know how old I am, once they know my biological age, that's going to completely ruin any chances that I'm going to have of attracting a soulmate. I am so willing to let that go. I just really want to feel good about me. whatever my age. I love and accept myself at the age that I'm at now. And there is not a year of my life that I would be willing to trade. I love my body. I love my life. And in so many ways, these are the best years of my life. I wouldn't take them back for anything. So I'm going to choose to let go of this belief, this fear, really, that no man is going to want me once he finds out my age. That no man that I would want to be with is going to be interested in me once he finds out my real biological age. I'm going to go ahead, have some beautiful photographs taken of myself. I'm going to put my age in my profile, and I'm just going to see what happens. Because I know very well that when I keep clearing these limiting beliefs, the more I do it and the more I do my inner work, my attractiveness shines from within me. And the man who would be perfect for me is going to be attracted to me. And he's not going to care about my biological age, because he's going to know that we are meant to be together. I choose to let go of this discomfort about my age, this belief that I'm too old for a soulmate. That's just crazy. But it's a belief that's maybe been keeping me safe, because I've been carrying this belief for probably more than 10 years. And that's really crazy. How many girls in their 20s think they're too old for someone? Or maybe they think they're too young for someone. So it's either I'm too young, I'm too old, I'm too thin, too fat, too something, or not enough of something else. And it's just crazy. I'm choosing to let all that go now. It's just insanity. Okay. Take a sip of water. Hopefully you have some. And, I forgot to have you measure, but I'm going to assume that you were at a 10 when we started, with that fear of being too old to have a soulmate, or fear of putting your real age on a dating website. So, but go ahead and test it right now. So first, test the fear of putting your real age on your dating profile and see what number you feel that is. 10 being, no way, I'm really afraid of that. And 0 meaning all the fear is gone. So just test that out and see how you feel about that now. And, like I said, the place that I'd like to help to get you to is a place where you can just really accept yourself, be authentic, be who you are, because the truth is, until you show up fully in all your brilliance and fully accepting yourself and loving yourself, your soulmate, he can't even see you. So please start showing up in the world. Show up for your soulmate. Again, my name is Dawn Priolat of dawnpriolat.com, fully committed to helping you design your destiny in love and money and life. Till next time, ciao.